Good food, good food, good food, good food. Okay, so look, it's like so freaking. I mean, it's dry and everything. Like you don't have no kind of nothing. And it's just when I woke up, it was just all over my head. I'm like, I'm keeping this hair today. I'm keeping this nappy hair today. I don't care what they say. I gotta wear a hat anyway. I'm at work, but still, I love me some nappy ass hair. Today, y'all, I found out my finger is like infected. So, cause pus started coming out of it. So I just soaked it in um hot water, and then I'll get some apple cider vinegar later and soak it in apple cider vinegar. But it is going down now. It don't hurt as much as it did before. Cause guess it was like in pain. Um, what else? And so it had like some kind of brown gunk on there. I don't know what that is. Like between my finger. I never had a hangnail before, so I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Alright, so let's talk about good food today. So, the first thing is like, let's first talk about different types of diets. So, I know one thing that's become like so popular is this keto diet. But the keto diet, I think, is made for people that have seizures. So it's made for people that have seizures so they can stop having seizures. It's not like something where you have to do it or whatever. But if your kid has seizures, a keto diet might be better. So, the one thing I always talk about too when I think about diet is Ayurveda or your body type. So, Ayurveda, you have the Kasha, Dosha, Vata, and the Pitta. And so, out of those four, they tell you like what kind of diet you can have. And I'm like both. I'm like a Pitta and a something else. I don't know. I think a Kapha, a Pitta and a Kapha, because of how my body is. I don't know. So anyway, so I can look at both of those diets and I can see, and it's not a diet, it's just what you eat, what's good for your body. So, like for me, I love onions and garlic and like all those stuff, different things, and it's like actually on the list. But I also think I like yogurt. So I thought I liked yogurt because I still eat yogurt no matter what. Like milk-based yogurt was like delicious to me. So I eat it, and then guess what happens? It's like I get sick. I'm talking about for real. My stomach gets bloated and all these different stuff. So not only do I get sick, but I get usually other ailments such as a bloated stomach. And it's like that's why, because it's not something that's good for your body type. So once you take the Ayurveda test, you figure out what foods and grains and all these things. That's how I found ghee. Ghee is even a milk base. Like ghee has dairy in it. You know what I'm saying? Ghee is dairy. So it's just like a dairy butter, but it's better. Paneer cheese, I think it also has dairy in it. And it's still good. Like it's like some things I can still eat. It's just that it's just better for my stomach. That's it. So it doesn't say stop these cheeses or anything like that. It just says, this is better for your body, especially if you take the right Ayurveda test. So that's the next thing. That's the one thing I realized. And I also like a lot of citrus fruits. But citrus is not good for my mouth, so I can't have like tomatoes and oranges and lemons and all this citrus all day. So I have to actually watch that too. I gotta also watch like how much soda I drink, how much tea I drink, all this different stuff. So all that stuff affects me, especially black tea. So I can't drink a lot of black tea. I can only have green tea. Especially now as I get older, it's like I'm stopping all that stuff. Even though it is delicious to me, a cup of sweet tea, honey, it is just the bomb. But for me, I end up having a kidney situation. And so the same, and it'll be like, you could drink 5 or 6 glasses and be fine. I drink 1 or 2 and it's over for me. The kidney is gone. Like I'm just like somewhere in pain because of the black tea. And it's actually, you can look it up, black tea actually does affect your kidneys a little bit or hurt your kidneys. I don't know why, but it's some chemical in there. So all those things I have to watch. Today is about Pepsi products, y'all. Pepsi products. And St. Louis Bread Co. because I had to use the hot water. But that's it. So in Target because I gotta go get apple cider vinegar. But I think that's it. So it's like, if you know your body type and you know your Ayurvedic situation, then you can like move into just having a better diet for yourself. And you don't have to worry about, am I going to lose weight? Am I not going to lose weight? Is bread good for me? Is bread not good for me? And if you don't keep up with it, it's like, see, now it's time for me to take another Ayurveda test because I just eat. I know what's good for me, and I know what's not good for me. And sometimes I fall off my list too. And so, and at different times I'm at different weights. So now I'm not working out as much. I don't do yoga right now. I'm drinking less water. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have to really kind of look at it too to kind of motivate myself to get back to where I need to be. Um, Also, like if you think about different diets that you start to do, so like a pescatarian. At any point that you are a pescatarian, it's fine. My son, he used to eat a piece of fish every day, every day, every day. But you want it to be like the size of a card, and that's what people say. But I'm like, whatever. Or you could just like say the size of your four fingers right here. Um, what else? Like fish as a pescatarian. Like say for instance, you just want to have. I know people lactose vegetarians. It's like they still drink milk. Then it's like lactose, something else. They still include eggs inside their diet, different things like that. Vegans don't have any eggs or milk in their diet. They use all plant-based everything like milk, eggs. We use chia seeds, flax seeds. So I kind of like waver depending on what kind of environment I'm in. Not that I can't eat. I know I can't eat everything, but in different environments I just adapt. So I had a chance to also look up the Blue Zone. That's like a diet meal plan. I don't do that because really you could just look up Farm Box, and Farm Box will tell you like how different farmers grow like all these different foods, and then when they get extras, then they'll sell it at a lower price online. So they'll deliver it to you early in the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning, and you get like a box full of like mostly vegetables and fruits, or you can get mostly fruits and less vegetables. It just depends on what you get, and all the prices are different. But it's at farmbox.com. Also, it's like forums that are set up for that too. So these people actually just drive around, deliver all the extra fruits and vegetables, and it's fresh. It should be from the farm. Don't let them deliver you no bullshit. Then you have so that's like a local diet. So that's like what Blue Zone is trying to do. They're trying to get you to eat foods that are locally in your environment so that it's better for the environment and it's better for you. Well, let me tell you the difference in that. People move around. People are different cultures. So you still need to import and export different things. So like lemons, lemons were only in Asia and they got imported to different parts of the world. So now they all over everywhere. You see what I'm saying? So all these things, they actually make a difference in your diet. If you are of different cultures, you can actually stop a lot of ailments or whatever through food. Like I'm telling you, like I know I talked about the saffron and all these different things. So all those things can be stopped through different types of food. And so it's not where I heard about Blue Zone. I know it's better. I know they think it's better, but also it's better for your body to have exposure to different like sauces and different herbs and different like the different spices, because like I'm saying, like some things are inside your African heritage. Like I know people use black pepper, but I use white pepper. Tabitha Brown introduced us to the black sea salt. The sea salt, it's black salt. It tastes like fish. So it's like, yeah, I put that in a tuna so I can make it taste more like tuna, the nuri faraki or whatever. So it's like if you don't try different spices, you won't open yourself up to different types of foods and different things that are already healing ailments that you'll probably never get again. So it's like y'all saying generational curses, which is very deep, right? But at the same time, it's like start to order different types of seasonings and see how that is for you too, especially as a vegan or a vegetarian. Like it just makes such a big difference. I was telling one guy he can make like bacon out of any vegetable that he wanted to make bacon out of, as long as he had like that smoked sauce or whatever. And because it's something that people love. People still love bacon. I love. I can't never say I don't eat pork. I do because y'all like bacon. But I'm saying if I make bacon out of carrots, if I'm at home, I make bacon out of carrots. It's delicious. It's just as good as bacon. It's better than turkey bacon. Every bacon that you make out of a vegetable is actually better than turkey bacon. I'm not lying. Like turkey bacon ain't shit. If you had some carrot bacon or some beet bacon, I'm not joking. It is like so much better than turkey bacon. Like it's like, why even kill the turkey? Just keep them in the house. Just keep the turkey in the house. Do not kill the turkey. But and you can make it as good as pork bacon too. Like for real, you can make like all the different types of seasoned pork bacon, like like the seasonings that they put on pork bacon. Like you can have a chocolate bacon, you can have like brown sugar and syrup. You can use that to season the bacon. It is like so many different things that you can get into. And the best part about that is that each of those spices is actually good for your body. It's so good for your body that you can start to combat some things that happen to you, ailments. Like I'm such a lover of lavender. I'm talking about, I love me a good who came up with this drink? I got this drink out of Frisco. It's like you put lavender and coconut syrup in coffee, and they call it something. But I'm telling y'all, this is the best drink. It is like one of the best ones I ever had in my life. So I like real lavender. I would rather just like steep the lavender like it's a tea and just get the real lavender flavor, just like I like the smell. So it's just some things that are just like, why don't you try it? It's just herbs. I love having mint in the garden because instead of me putting like a mint extract and everything or whatever, I actually use fresh mint. So I rather grow the fresh mint in my house, especially when I'm making Blake's drinks. It's actually just really good for you. It's just good for your body, for your system and everything. It stops a lot of it. Like mint is like a bomb. I mean, for it to stop ants and stuff, you gotta have like a lot of it. So it's better for you to get like the mint soaps and different things like that to clean the house. What else can I tell y'all? What else? So see, the keto diet is something that they say is balanced. It balances hormones, it decreases blood sugar levels, improves hot flashes, protects brain health, helps with the weight loss, boosts energy, and improves sleep, cools inflammation. The best thing I think about is if you are going to do a diet about the keto diet is it has been around for like centuries. Like maybe a century. I mean, probably less than a century. It's been around for a long time. Like they discovered it a long time ago. I think in like the early 1900s or something like that. I would say kind of stay away from this whole thing about deficit in your diet and different things. Like try to find something that's going to help you just keep eating. And that's why I like the Bob Green thing that I did with Oprah when I first lost weight, is because I kept eating everything. I just cut out bread and sugar. And it's like he don't even want you to start right away. He wants you to like wait 3 or 4 weeks before you even start to get that where you cut down the bread and sugar. I still eat bread. I still love sugar. But even if I stopped, I don't think I would lose as much weight as I did before. I might, but who knows? I had to stop eating bread and sugar to lose the weight. Cools inflammation. And so I think as I get older, I might start looking into the keto diet because I don't think I have these problems. Okay, ketogenic can help with weight management, brain clarity, energy, pre-diabetes, hormonal, and nervous system issues. So the ketogenic diet, you have meats, you have leafy greens, avocados, vegetables with no roots, berries, coconuts, coconut oil, ghee, and grass-fed butter. So I really am more, I am a vegan. Like it's like for real, if I could just be somewhere and be vegan, I would just mostly be vegan. Because vegan, I don't know, it's just like the stuff is so good, and I can cook it like all day and just eat all day. Like I'm not like I love being a vegan. Vegetarians, like I don't like eggs as much as I think I do. I have eggs every once in a while. If I get an egg, it's like something fake. But I just started eating eggs again this year. I didn't even before. I haven't probably had an egg in like 5 or 6 years. I'm not joking. So eggs are just not. That's what I'm eating right now. You know, it's not something I continue to eat. Paleo diets. Naturally low refined carbs, and is a grain-free diet. So it excludes dairy, sugar, beans, and alcohol, and legumes is beans. So you eat meats, you have different spices, all nuts and seeds are available. Lemons, berries, fruit, veggies, onion, and garlic. So paleo would probably be more for me because that's what I like. I still like onion and garlic. You see what I'm saying? Modified Mediterranean is low allergy, low toxicity, and low alkaline. And I like an alkaline diet too. So eat organically, avoid gluten or processed sugar, drink clean filtered water, And so sometimes this is actually my lifestyle, seriously. Avoid preservatives, bone broth, legumes, and healthy seeds. So that's sometimes I don't eat anything packaged. I don't do the bone broth. I just use a vegetable broth. I eat a lot of beans and I eat healthy seeds. So, like for me, it just depends on what season it is, everything. And like I said, by the end of the year, my body will be like, don't even touch the food because I don't want it. Like it's like at some point, I just start doing my own like fasting. It's like I don't even know why it happens. It just happens. Like I'm just not hungry, and it's in the wintertime, so that's strange. I see another one on here called a DASH diet. I would stay away from anything that says diet except for like the keto thing. You know, this lipidemia diet. So this is just food rich in fibers. And that's good, I think, for an older person because, like, you need those fibers to pass through your body, like bananas, apple, pears, prunes, avocado, artichoke, peas, okra, flaxseed, Brussels sprouts, black beans, lima beans, chickpeas, lentils, squash, and quinoa. So, see, again, that's like a diet I would be so healthy with. It says you can have healthy fats. And see, none of this I would use. I probably use olive oil for bread, but even that I use grapeseed oil. And then food with sterols or margarine, milk, yogurt, juices, and salads. So that's to lower your cholesterol naturally. So that's the stuff that is fortified in sterols. And then I think that's it, y'all. I know the one thing people always ask is like, how do you get your protein when you're a vegan? So it's a list to it, like how much protein you can get. So pumpkin seeds, peanut butter, hemp seeds, and if you go up from the bottom, it just tell you how much is in there. So it's amazing. Almonds, pistachio, flaxseed, tofu. I don't use tofu because it has soy. Chia seeds, cashew nuts, hazelnuts, walnuts, soybeans. We don't use soybeans. Pecans, lentil, garbanzo beans, wheat bread, lima, macadamia, green peas, pinto beans, kidney beans, quinoa, spinach, brown rice, and potato. So the way that I get most of my protein is through the flaxseed and chia seeds and the almond milk, and I make it from scratch. So if I'm at home, I only make from scratch almond milk now. I don't even buy it anymore. I might buy rice milk so I can like make horchata. That's it. Because I don't know how to make rice milk. I don't know how to make rice milk. So then that way all I gotta do is just put a few seasonings in there. I eat a lot of spinach. And we eat a lot of nuts in our house too. Well, I eat a lot of nuts. And Blake is like more of a Asian food, so he likes like the seaweed and different things like that. So I don't know. That's how I get my protein. Because that used to be the biggest question. How do you get your protein? Well, that's how I get the protein, bitch. That's how I get it. I don't really get into fats or anything like that, but trans fat is something you kind of want to stay away from all the time. Like, that's the stuff that's in fast food. Unsaturated fats is in your meats and your nuts, and then saturated fat is in your cheeses, eggs, and also your meat. So the unsaturated fat is actually what's in the plant-based foods, and it's in two forms: monounsaturated and polyunsaturated. So omega-3 polyunsaturated fats are considered pro-fertility fats. So that's it. Like, I kind of am like an unsaturated fat person. Like, I don't, like I said, I usually do fake eggs and stuff like that. I've been doing real eggs, so that's cool. What else? Yeah, I just love fruit. I'm like a fruit eater. I like vegetables too. I could turn a salad up. Like, I just had a Walmart salad. The salad was just so fucking good. It's just like, I'm just like such a person that would just grab a fucking salad 2 or 3 times a day. Just eat the hell out that motherfucker. It is like salad is delicious. I don't know. So I don't know. I think just start thinking about that in terms of just being healthy and wanting to be healthy and just and considering what you put in your mouth and what's in your diet and all this different stuff. This is something that's really important for life, you know? Especially as you get older. Don't move into life when you get older and you gotta take pills every day when you could just really take a walk. And it feels good, like, for real. You gotta get that body moving. You have to move that body. That body has to move. Oh my God, I just love my face today. I know my heart is like so nappy. It's like I like everything today. Shantae. So anyway, yeah, it's Shantae. Brown Sugar Talk on the Brown Sugar Talk. Tell me y'all, have a good day. I mean, for real, get out there and move your body. And eat some good foods, for real. Eat some really good food. It's okay to have carrots for a snack. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, honey. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Hey, Ann. How are you today? That's good. I am so tired.